Hello and welcome everyone again into another video, and in today's video we have some Barbaracle showcase in the Fossil Cup. What makes Barbaracle unique is actually has very good grass, knot and cross chop, so you have a super effective move to hit those steel Pokemons. Also, it's like a bug rock type, so you might like make people think that you are running something like pod, and then they switch in their pod answer, which doesn't technically beat Barbaracle. Barbaracle also has a Stone Edge, so usually people are also like, that's what people think that you run. So it's kind of like a Pokemon that you don't expect to see. An opponent will always fall into that trap where like they don't know which charge move you are running. PIDerrick submitted these battles to the channel, so thank you so much, PIDerrick. And let's go and watch this Barbaracle showcase, because we're expecting to see some spice, you know, some misplays from the opponent, not seeing the Barbaracle coming in hot. Okay, game number one, we have Corviknight into Berserker. This is like a neutral matchup. Yes, we're doing super effective damage, but we're used to see Corviknight not doing any damage. Close combat does hurt. They switch into Araquanid, and the thing is, we only have Payback to hit. This is where you kinda need Sky Attack. That's why I don't run Payback by myself. I still prefer Sky Attack Iron Head. I know, it's like tricky into Ghosts, but I'm fine with that. So this is a matchup where like, if we have Barbaracle with a Stone Edge, it would be good. So now we fell into that trap. We're like, oh, I wish we have Stone Edge. So there is no reason to shield. Oh my god, they have Bug Buzz. Nobody runs Bug Buzz, man. Why would you have that? Okay, yeah, we get tricked. So what do we do? Yeah, I mean, throwing the Payback here kinda help. We're just gonna switch out. Mud Slap is super effective, and this what make this matchup slightly annoying. And usually, like, you swap in Barbaracle, you know, like trying to bait out the Electric, and then you have the Grass Knot for that. So what we're gonna do? Well, we're just gonna bait because why not? I would never bait here because I would never expect to see Grass Knot. But hey, Derek knows, his opponent also knows, so that's why we saw that happening. They shielded our bait, and now Barbaracle sweeping two Pokemons, closing this game, showing that he is the main star in this team. That was a good performance in game number one by Barbaracle. Honestly, like, the Fury Cutter buff just made him like so spammy. Togedemaru, this matchup is so scuffed because we're doing super effective, but we also almost get to one shot, so we have to shield. And Togedemaru is kind of a core breaker to our entire team. We don't have any answer for that. We need to land this Payback. Can we land it? That's the bigger question. We did land it, and Jelly has no more health. Now we can just farm it down with the Golisopod. Golisopod is about to farm down this Jellicent, and then they will bring in the Togedemaru. They get denied. Let's go. Step number one, deny them. They have to shield this. They cannot not shield that. We're gonna no shield. I think this is a Fell Stinger. Like, yeah, but Fell Stinger will boost their damage. But honestly, we can just go and throw the Iron Head. Like, Iron Head is double resisted, but it should do enough damage. We don't care more. We don't care about Corviknight, honestly. So I would just let this go, to be honest, just to let Barbaracle cook. And we switch to oh my god, they have Ferrothorn. We have to throw right away because Ferrothorn does super effective damage, right? Double super effective damage. And Grass Knot, Pod Web, sorry, Grass Knot and Pod Web, by the way, do the same amount of damage. We need to go for the Payback here, and if this Payback KOs here, I think we are in a good situation. It does KO, and now we can farm down the mouse. And game number two, Corviknight is saying like, Yasser, please stop trash talking me. I'm a good Pokemon. Well, to be fair, Corviknight did well. To be honest, any steel Pokemon would have done the same. So, sorry, Corviknight. They switch out for no reason. I don't know why you switch out. I would stay in that matchup forever, and we'll never swap out. They go for the Surf. We go for the Payback. If we land this, we can just go to Bod and Shadow Claw them down. I like this play a lot. We're getting some Instagram nudes, but no, we can't open that on stream. What do we do now? Sorry, guys. I don't know what the point is doing, but I like this play for this. This is a better play for us because now we can just get to 2x scissors and then you can just go to Corbinite and so-called energy. No, we actually have to go by Barbaracle, to be honest, because we need the Corbinite to close the game. But we also don't have a Sky Attack, so we are in a bad situation. That was an amazing catch. This catch will help us to win this game. Watch. What do? We keep farming. We shield now easily without even thinking. Opponent should swap out at one point. They aren't switching out. Why the opponent is not switching out? We can overfarm by like 7, 8, 9. That was great timing. Does grass not KO? I don't think so. Probably that is tanky, but now we can just go straight for the cross chop. Overfarm slightly just to outpace the Feraligatr, and by Barbaracle again taking out 2 Pokemon, saying that I am the main chick on this team. Well played. That was a good showcase. That was a good battle by Barbaracle. You get my attention now. But can you keep it on you? Or like Golisopod will steal it. Next game we have Corbinite into Mewile. This is a scuffed matchup. This is so scuffed of a matchup. I hate it. I hate it on both ends. But to be honest, I would rather be the Mewile here, throwing power-up punches and Fire Fangs. And you always here go for the Iron Head. It should grab a shield, and now we can switch out and lose more health because that's how when you play against the Core Breaker, you have to split out the damage. We should do a power punch. This is not ideal, but you need to save some health sometimes. If we can get to the next one, now they switch out. What do we do now? We're just gonna go for the Aqua Jets. Hopefully they go for the Surf. Hopefully they go for the Surf because we can't shield. We have to shield the Shadow Ball. I think that was kind of our only hope, that they go for Surf and we don't shield that. So we kind of like, unless they don't get to a Surf here. Well, to be honest, it ended up being the same. But I would rather have the shield, to be honest. So now we can just go by Barbaracle and just to cross chop the Mewile. Fire Fang is double resisted, right? They brought in the Credeli. We can do 3 and then switch. Ideally, you want to do... yeah, we should do 3. And this is a Rock Tomb. I think Rock Tomb almost KOs here. Oh, we caught a Grass Knot. Let's go. So the play right now is literally just build up to 2 cross chops. 1 for the Mewile and 1 for the thing in the back. So can we do that? Let's see. We're counting here. Derek is like, no, we can't go to 2. Let's just cross chop this Mewile. Take it out and then cross chop the Credeli in the back. And take it out as well. Again by Barbaracle. By Barbaracle sweeping teams again. Nice showcase. Good job by Barbaracle. You still have my attention. Next game. Corbinite into Golisopod. I freaking hate this matchup, man. This matchup is so annoying. Steel losing to Bug. Yeah, why not? Hopefully they somewhere over the rainbow, like they buff Air Slash, and then we can run Air Slash Air Cutter. The Legacy Community Day for Corbinite. They always shield this. It's super effective. It's one shot, right? We should have thrown before them, to be honest. But we can also catch a resisted move. The problem is, Pod is so frail that a resisted move will put you in any other charge move. So it's not like you caught anything, to be honest. So they let us get that. But then they switched out to Mantine. So we baited out the Mantine. This is where like having Stone Edge on by Barbaracle helps a lot. But we don't have it, right? We have Grass Knot. I mean, technically, they are almost in Grass Knot range. We have to go Corbinite. Corbinite should live any move that thing throws. So we're just going to go and tap the Payback. Can this Payback KO? Yes, it can. Now we will soak all the energy on the Pod, on the Corbinite. And I do believe that Barbaracle can farm it all the way down. Now they have a Jellicent. Are we going to bait? That's the question here. If we bait, we win. But also, do we need to bait? That's the bigger question. Because we're almost at 2, right? This doesn't KO. Jelly is tanky. Now we can bait. See, guys? That's why you don't bait the first one. They shielded a bait. We can go for another bait here. Now, we are Rock and Water. So they are forced to go for the other move. For the Shadow Ball. Because Surf is neutral. But hey, 4-1. We take that. We take that. Not bad. We're getting a reward with the Citadel. Or whatever the name of this Pokemon is. I would love to get that Pokemon. I still haven't built one. Because all the comments on Master League video. Oh my god, yesterday this team is so weak to Cetitan. So I would like to try Cetitan at one point, to be honest. Lady Gaga's, what's the name of that? Oh, Lucas Chaos. How do I read that as Lady Gaga's? Jellicent into Corbinite. This is a scuffed matchup, but remember that we have payback for this. Maybe this is why we're running payback, actually. This actually makes sense. If we land this, we can go bard and farm them down. And no one has shielded so far. Yeah, see? That was literally perfect amount of farm. And opponent was like, oh my god, let's leave. I can't beat this guy. This guy is the algorithm. PIDerrick is the algorithm. PIDerrick is the algorithm. Okay, moving on with the next set. Oh, we have Corbinite into Fortress. This is a very bad lead if they have Volta Switch. They don't have Volta Switch. Let's go. This matchup moved from being so bad into being so good. Because this Corbinite is about to cook the Fortress. Fortress is going to be like crying with some rock tombs here and there. We don't care. We're just going to switch out. Go for the Aquajet. Aquajet doesn't KO here, even though it's shadow, but like Fortress is a bit tanky, so it can hang on here and there with like some charge moves. They have a Jellicent, so what do? We're gonna do 4. Okay, we did 3. That was alignment, and then just go straight for Aquajets. Aquajets is like one of the best charge moves in the game, so it makes like the arguments like, yeah, some people are like, this is what you need Aerial Ace, but the problem is Aerial Ace is so bad and Aquajet is so good that resisted Aquajet almost does the same as a neutral Aerial Ace. We're gonna go for the Iron Head because they are kind of low HP and they are expected to shield. They have a Poliwrath and we did not get to the Iron Head. I think we will be in a difficult situation. This PIDerrick is stuck on a Poliwrath. Poliwrath is just like scalding and farming down. PIDerrick had no business fighting a Poliwrath. Poliwrath is a bully, let's be honest. Our PIDerrick is spicy. Hits hard, but also can't take a hit, you know? He's like, why did you put me through this fight? I'm expecting to just play 1 set, and I get you 4-1. I can't do you more than that. But it's still doing good, to be honest. Golisopod here, Golisopod throwing an Aquajet on the Corbinite. Dude, I hate this matchup. I can't complain enough about this matchup. A steel Pokemon, a steel flying Pokemon is supposed to be the ultimate wall for a bug type Pokemon, except that it's not, okay? So they are almost in X-Scissor plus Shadow Claw range, and we switch out, they switch out too, and now we can just go straight with Aquajet. This matchup actually Golisopod is the better bug, but Caesar can boost and switch everything. Now just going straight for the payback. It does KO because Caesar does not have health, and now we can just put all in the PIDerrick. PIDerrick, you're about to show us some shenanigans, okay? They bring in the Jellicent. We saw that one Grass Knot doesn't KO. We need a Cross Chop after, so it's kind of a race. No, it doesn't. We actually do need 2. If they go for the Shadow Ball, I think it does KO here. Okay, they go for the Surf and give us a chance. Now we have to build up some energy. Remember that Caesar doesn't have Bullet Punch. It has Fury Cutter. So what can we do? Sorry, Golisopod. We can just settle for this because we don't get to the other one. Let's be real. We still need another charge move, and that's not gonna happen. So yeah, thank you so much, Derek, for sending us these battles, and thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching PIDerrick shenanigans. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. What is this? Oh, that's the Aquajet animation, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.